Hi everyone, welcome to Vlogmas. I mentioned a few weeks ago in one of my videos that I was thinking about doing some Vlogmas videos where you just get festive, vlog throughout the day, share what you're doing throughout the day and help other people get festive. I've had a look around at some of the different Vlogmas videos that people have, and there's lots of different ways of doing it. A lot of people just have the camera with them, following them around during the day as they go about their lives and setting up the Christmas tree and things like that, which I can't do because I've already done mine, but I do have more decorating to do. I want to add a touch of Christmas in every room in the house, so it takes a good few days. But I'll do a bit of that, and I also thought I would actually have a focus, which is going to be the simple things. You probably already know this because if you're watching this video, you probably watch my other videos. I always have a simple things list in my journal every month. And this is all of the tiny, simple, small things that you can enjoy and appreciate every day. And I usually link it to the month or the season or any festivities going on in that period. And so I thought I would focus my Vlogmas on the simple things because there's been such a good response to the simple things lists. Whenever I share on YouTube or Instagram or anywhere else, people just really love the simple things lists. And I think it's just something that, especially this year, is something that we've wanted to focus on a lot more because there's so much to be grateful for and so much to be happy about. And they're just tiny little things that you can easily miss if you don't pay attention to those things. So I really enjoy doing those lists, and I know people enjoy seeing those lists every month. So I thought it'd be perfect to have my Vlogmas focus on the simple things. I'll be sharing all of the tiny simple things that I'm enjoying and appreciating every day during Vlogmas, and also the ones that I plan to do as well. And I think just by actively thinking about those things more, it opens your eyes up to a lot more as well, and you just start to see a lot more that you appreciate and enjoy. So I hope by sharing that with you here on YouTube, it will influence you a little bit as well and make you see a lot more of the tiny things you can appreciate as well, because it's so easy to forget, and I remind myself just by sharing it, so that's beneficial for me too. So I really hope you enjoy them. And while we're talking about the simple things, I wanted to tell you a little bit more about where I got the idea from as well. One sec. So I have this beautiful magazine here called The Simple Things, and you can see the slogan at the top. It says taking time to live well, which is exactly what the Simple Things list is about in my journal, and it was totally inspired by this magazine. I came across this magazine a good few years ago. I think I was on a weekend away with my husband and had a really busy period of working really hard. I was in a corporate job at the time, and I was just working really hard and going out every day, having lots of fun. So I'm not complaining. It was so much fun, just going out and enjoying London and everything that it offers. So I'm really glad I did that. But I felt that there was something missing. I didn't just want to be busy all the time. And then I found this magazine, and it really spoke to me because I was looking to slow down and just appreciate smaller things rather than always being busy all the time and always doing something. So this magazine just came to me at the right time, and I've loved it ever since. But I wanted to show you a bit more about it. They always have these introductory messages, and it really gets you in the mood for the month when you read this. And it's just so, I don't know, it's always like really meaningful what they've written there. So I'll read December's one to you to just give you an example, a taste of it. We hope you think of this issue as a little gift to yourself. Every year we do our best to give you the ta-da of Christmas, but not so much the to-do. For many of us, this December will have a very different mood, but with it comes an opportunity to reassess and appreciate the bits that really matter to us. Maybe it's one in which we embrace new traditions and quiet enjoyment, perhaps spending more time at home where the little pleasures of silly games, jigsaws, homemade decorations, drinks and nibbles take centre stage. With less pressure to mark the festivities a certain way, it means more time to celebrate the simple things, and that really is a gift. Wishing you a merry and peaceful Christmas. This Christmas is going to be so different to any other Christmas. Here in the UK, we're in tiered systems. Most of the UK is in tier 2, and what that means is we won't be able to see our friends and family throughout December like we normally would. We can see a group of 6 people outdoors only, and it's freezing cold. But we can't get together in each other's houses or get our kids together. My kids love getting together with their cousins at Christmas time and playing games and exchanging presents, and they won't be able to do that this year. And we also see my husband's side of the family a lot too, who we're really close to, and have a good party, and none of that will happen this year. So now more than ever is the time to appreciate the things that you can do in your home and the simple things you can enjoy, and just being silly and getting in touch with your inner child again, because it just reminds me of being young, being at home and entertaining yourself with little things, because you can't always go out and about when you're young. And yeah, so it feels like being a child again, and so it's time to get in touch with the child in you and enjoy silly little pleasures. And that's what I'm going to share throughout this Vlogmas too. So if you have any ideas for things to do at home, I have 2 kids, 2 and 4 years old, so they're full on and require lots of entertainment, but they also occupy themselves too. But I want us to, you know, have lots of fun and do lots of little things while we're all at home. So let me know in the comments, and any ideas actually, any little simple things that we can do at home, easy things, fun things, silly things, or things that you plan to do, because that might give me an idea. Let me know. One last thing I want to say about this magazine. They always have a could-do list at the beginning of every issue, and an issue is every month. So every month they have a could-do list, and it's a pressure-free list of things that you can do just to enjoy the simple things. And that is basically my simple things list in my journal every month. Hugely inspired by this. So I wanted to share that because that's where I got the idea from, and I think it's here to stay. I love doing those lists in my journal, and I love seeing your lists as well when you share them on Instagram. So that's where it's from. So anyway, I've got lots to get done today. I'm gonna write my list in my journal first, because I like to just do a brain dump of the things that I need to get done in the day. And I mentioned in one of my previous videos, I think it was my make time video, that I learned a little tip from a book about marking your highlight in your journal, the one activity that you have to get done that day, and without fail, no matter what happens, you'll get that one activity done. I know it's really difficult because sometimes there's a few things that you have to get done and you don't have a choice, you have to do all those things, but it's still useful to identify one every day. And for me, mine is gonna be packing up and sending Etsy orders, because yesterday I published my 2021 bullet journal setup, and I had a new stencil in my setup, a calendar stencil for drawing out lots of mini calendars for 2021. And it makes your life so much easier when you're setting up, especially if you like drawing out calendars yourself. So I published that yesterday, and I've had loads of orders for the calendar stencil, so I've got a lot of packing to do today. So that's going to be my highlight of the day, the one thing that I have to get done, because I need to get all those orders out in case I get some more and need to get more out tomorrow. But also, that's going to be one of my simple pleasures for the day. I'm not going to see it as work to do and packing to do. I'm going to set the scene. I'm going to set up myself here by the Christmas tree, because I just love being by the Christmas tree. get my stencils down and the wrapping and everything and the labels and put on a Christmas film, and I'm going to do some packing while that Christmas film is on in the background.
The first Noel, the angels did say, was to certain poor shepherds in fields as they lay, in fields where they lay, keeping their sheep on a cold winter's night that was so deep. Noel, 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 born is the King of Israel. They looked up and saw a star shining in the east, beyond them far, and to the earth it gave great light, and so it continued both day and night. Noel, 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 born is the King of Israel. Born is the King, born is the King, born is the King of Israel. Oh, Christmas tree, oh, Christmas tree, thy leaves are so unchanging. Oh, Christmas tree, thy leaves are so unchanging. Not only green when summer's here, but also when it's cold and drear. Oh, Christmas tree, thy leaves are so